start to ramble at the mouth and say things I don't really mean. How I woke up so dimly and I didn't really sleep. How I work so very hard and I hate the job I do. But all I want to do
This is Carla and this is my journal with iMoveiLive.com.
I've been ashamed of a dream that did not come true. I've tried to hide away the truth.
Music is a vital force in my life since I was like 5 years old, really 4 years old. I used to always listen to my sister's records when she wasn't home, and just got a real love for it that stuck with me ever since. And I listened to stuff like Chaka Khan and Earth, Wind and Fire and Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder and singer-songwriters like Carole King and Elton John and Laura Nyro, Carly Simon, Joni Mitchell, and I just would always sing. I would sing for my neighbor who lived across the street, and she'd ask me to sing for her, and she would give me brownies, which was pretty awesome. And one day our next door neighbor was having a graduation party, and my parents were there, and I guess there was no kids that were able to go, but I showed up, and my neighbor that would give me brownies was there, and she asked me to sing, and I would always sing Philadelphia Freedom, like that was my song. And I sang it, and then somebody grabbed a styrofoam cup and passed it around and put money in it and gave it to me, and I went home with this cup of money and was just thinking, this is really cool. That people just, you know, liked it and it put everybody in a good mood and made people happy, and it was a way to connect and a way to share with people. And I mean, I didn't know that that's what it was at the time, but now I'm here with you and realizing like it means so much to me, because when I write, it's a way for me to connect to like a higher power or whatever, that bigger, whatever you believe in, God or the divine or the cosmos or something that's bigger than us, and a way to connect with that. And it's like a spiritual experience for me, and makes me feel alive and present. And then whenever I get to share it with people, it's a way for me to connect with them and share my heart with them and let them know, you know, what inspired me, and hopefully it inspires someone else. And
the sun's out! Woo! Yay! It looks like the rain's going to stay away. I'm Carla Bianco, and we're going to kind of shift gears a little bit, do a little different kind of music for you. And this is Gary Kay here. Hope you enjoy.
You had to major in something, right? And I wanted to go to college, and I sang and act and dance, but I wasn't really into musical theater, but that was like the only thing you could do with those talents. So I majored in musical theater and graduated with that degree and everything, but my passion was always singing and songwriting, and so I stuck to that, and that's what I was doing in New York. But then whenever I moved to LA, my girlfriend called me from New York and told me about this musical that had just won the Tony Award, and there was a part in this show that was perfect for me, and I was telling her, no, I don't want to do musicals, I just wrote all these new songs and I'm working on that. And so she played me a song from Rent, and it was from the role of Maureen, where she does this big performance piece. It's called Over the Moon, and so she plays me Over the Moon over the phone, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, it was this girl doing this whole performance piece standing up for the eviction of the homeless, and she's mooing at the end of it, and it was just really out there and really wacky. And I don't know, something told me to just go to the open call. There was an open call in LA. So I took one of my songs that I wrote, and it was called Van, brought my boombox and an instrumental version of the song, and basically it's about my dad being really mad because I came home in a van, and he like flips out, and you know, I'm saying the F word in the song, and it's like really just intense. It was like when I was in my like Marilyn Manson, Alanis Morissette phase, and brought that song and went in for the audition. Anyway, they called me back 7 times and offered me the part to understudy Maureen, and so I was sort of in a place that I'm like, wow, okay, let me take this, and had no idea really what it was. We go to La Jolla and open the show there, and right away the girl that was playing the main part lost her voice, and it was after a matinee, after a Saturday matinee, and they pulled me into the booth and said, you got to go on tonight. Meanwhile, we didn't have any rehearsals. We had just started previews. It was 5 days of shows. I don't even know what I'm doing, you know, but I just worked on it like during the first act, and was in my dressing room and just went on and winged it, and it was really awesome, you know, just the way that it was received, and I ended up taking over the role, and that was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I mean, just the people that were in the show, and the composer that wrote the show, Jonathan Larson. There was a whole story around him because he had passed away whenever it first was off Broadway, and you know, they were just paying homage to him and how he was trying to change the face of musical theater, and this musical won the Pulitzer Prize, and it just really had a lot of meaning for everybody that was involved in the show, and I think, you know, that's probably one of the greatest experiences of my life.
iMoveiLive.com, online music magazine. No major labels, just major music.
Oh, you were warm and your words were so nice. Now you are cold and your words made of ice. I can't call you love anymore. My body shook as we lay in the night. Now you won't lie near me, and I want to.
Some time off from writing, and we founded this performing arts school here in the area, and my husband and I went on vacation to the Outer Banks, and I don't know, I just really got inspired and was writing like a fiend, like 2 songs a day while I was on vacation, all these lyrics, just page after lyrics. And then when we came back from vacation, I just put melodies to all of them, and all the chords. I mean, it was literally like in 3 weeks, I must have wrote like 20, 25 songs. And I just really wanted to record a record. I had been doing all that work with my publishing company in New York, and then pursuing it in LA, and then kind of shifted over and did Rent, and was doing the theater thing for a while, and then moved back and here to Pittsburgh, and got, like I said, with this performing arts school, and I never fully recorded a record, the thing that I always wanted to do. And I just knew I had to do it, you know. You just kind of go through life day by day, and you're just doing your thing, and sometimes it really hits you that this is not a dress rehearsal, you know, that this is my life, and I don't want to go to the end of my life not fully living and doing all the things that move me, that are deep in my heart since a long time, my whole entire life. So it was something I had to do. So I went and found, went back to Market Street Sound, which I had done a voiceover there like years ago, and called up and met with Rob Diener, who is the partner there at Market Street Sound, and gave him a CD of all these songs, and we tried one song together and it clicked, and then we just kept, you know, working on some songs and kind of got deeper into it, and I even wrote new songs and got more to the heart of what I wanted to say, and it's really finally living the life I want to live after all this time.
And
so
that was
that's
what After All This Time was. And then from there, the record took like another road. It just hit another level. So it's really this constant process of unveiling and peeling the onion, or, you know, being vulnerable and being okay with it and thinking, okay, maybe I'm not there yet, and just embracing that and keep going. And it's just a constant process. I mean, and I know whenever we were done, I couldn't let it go. Remember, I was saying, but wait a minute, there's got to be more that we have to do. There's more that I want to say. And he kept saying, that's for the next record. You know, I constantly feel like, you know, I just haven't written that great song yet. And I don't even know what great means. I guess, I don't know. I don't even know what that means. For me, in the moment, it feels like great is really a bunch of elements together, of speaking the truth and saying what I want to say, having a beautiful melody with it. Feeling like I'm where I really am in that place and time. It feeling like it's connecting and getting to people like it's creating a relationship with somebody when they're listening to the song. I don't know, but I always feel like, oh, there's got to be more that I can do. There's got to be, I can go even deeper. So it was hard to let go and finally say, okay, because there's 14 songs on the thing. It's long, but it was hard to cut any of them because we had been through this process, and none of them felt like they weren't supposed to be on there, you know.
Took some time to let myself go. You tried so hard to work your way inside. I was afraid to let somebody in that way. Thought the truth was a lie, 'cause it felt too good to be true, and now I just breathe you.
I feel like because of all the different things I like to do, from singing, acting, dancing, I love dance music. I grew up on all different kinds of music, from funk to dance to, like I said, the singer-songwriter stuff. It always felt like I could go these different ways. You know, I'd be standing up doing a show with a choreographed with my dancers, and then I'd sit down at the piano, and it was, you know, trying to find like, okay, what is the core of who I am as an artist. And I felt like with this record I got back to my instrument, which is the piano, obviously, and all the music just came out of that, and I wrote all the songs myself. I didn't really collaborate with anyone in terms of the writing, and it just, I don't know, it really feels like everything is clicking, like it's the right time. All the elements are coming together, and it's getting to the core of really who I am. And it took a while. You just kind of have to trust the process, and whenever you have questions about things and you're like, how is this going to work? How's this going to fit? That just allowing it, and it could literally take years, and you just never know when it's going to happen. But I feel like things have come together for me as an artist finally. It's been a long time.
when I think I'm on an open road, it's still under construction, and I'm still working on it. I may be all grown up, but I still feel like a child. I'm trying to mend the pieces of my broken heart. After all this time, I give you all I am as I am. I don't know which way wind blows, I just know that I feel it. I still want what I did back then, if I could just start it again. There are missing pieces that were never found. There's more that's left unfinished, and I am still dependent. I may be all grown up, but I still feel like a child. I'm trying to mend the pieces of my broken heart. After all this time, when will I ever learn? I still live in denial. All that I've been feeling now is coming out. After all this time, after all this time, I've been ashamed of a dream that did not come true. I've tried to hide away the truth. So before it's too late, I want to try again and give you all I am as I give you all I am as I am. That's it.